What's going on, guys? Welcome back. This is Tushino here. We're going to be doing the series that is going to be called Trader versus Trader. And what we're doing here is it's a new series that I'm doing, and we're just going to be going over some trades, right? So two people will be going over trades. We'll have two traders, and then they'll take five trades in this series. And then whoever wins it will win $50 from me, right? And my goal for this is gonna be like a tournament style thing where, once they win that, they'll go to the second round, and the second round they'll get like 100, and the third round they'll get like 200, just to make people challenge themselves and to give back. I always like to give back. So it's gonna be the a fun series that I like to have. I am copying it from somebody called Trading Nut. So you guys want to check him out. But I don't think he ever did like prices. It was just like a challenge thing. So to start off, we have FK. I'm not sure what his real name is. So FK, you can tell us a little bit about you.
I thank you for the platform, brother. What's up, everyone? I go by the name Iso Financial Key. I'm currently a 20-year-old residing in South Africa. And my trading journey started about 3 years back in 2019, and I'm actually not gonna go through the whole entire process because I might just take all the time for the video. So I'm currently trading my own capital, but I've been venturing into like prop firms and so on and forth because the more capital you have, the more freedom you actually have around here, right? So I'm hoping that if it happens that I do get to be the winner of this challenge, I can get to take some of the capital that you bring in, put into some funding program. Then from there, we just keep on going. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna say much. I don't have much to say though. Like if people want to know more about me, obviously they can just follow up with me after this session you're about to have, and from there I will take it from there.
What's your socials, right? Where can the people follow you?
On Instagram, it's Financial Key O.
Now going to John. So John, tell us a little bit about you as well. Now, if you want, a little bit about your journey.
Definitely. Thank you, bro. Thank you. So my name is John Leal. I'm a 33-year-old entrepreneur, Forex trader by heart. That's my passion at the first of it. So I literally got introduced to Forex through a car crash. And that literally just changed my life. Once I got introduced to that side of Forex,
you said you got introduced to Forex through a car crash?
Yeah, bro, through a car crash, bro.
What's about that, bro? How was that journey like? What do you mean?
So this is what happened, right? At that time, I was door dashing. So I used to Uber and DoorDash. I was door dashing at that time. I was delivering food, and bam, I hit the car. Guess what? The people that I hit, they recruited me into a company that showed me Forex, right?
Are you still in this company? No, the company is IMO, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I learned it through there. I didn't learn how to. I learned a lot of personal development. I got a lot of mentorship. I have a lot of respect for it due to the fact that they introduced me to this, right? They introduced me to this life. Yeah, so I got into it. You know what I mean? After that, I left. I started trading by myself. I got a mentor, a professional trader. This dude, I bugged him, bro. I bugged him, to teach me. He didn't want to teach me because I was in a company before, and he didn't want to. And I was like, come on, man. And so he saw how hungry I was after so much bugging him.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, I'll be your mentor. I'll teach you. And man, my life changed. I literally learned everything about trading, but I still was not profitable. I still.
Okay. And what training style did you do, or what training style do you do?
So I really don't put a style into it due to the fact that it's not a specific style because I literally go from scalping to swing, but I'm more an intraday trader. And right. I use a couple strategies, but I have my main flagship strategy that I literally can use on any type of market. Doesn't matter if it's ranging, doesn't matter if it's trending, I don't care. I'm still catch them moves and perfect moves, but I'm a very disciplined trader. So it's all psychological at the end of the day. 95% of trading is psychological. Once I learned the psychological side of trading, that's when I really became profitable. And literally my type of trading, it's so beautiful, bro. And at the end of the day, I don't make it difficult. I don't have indicators. I only use one indicator sometimes for one of my strategies, which is the ETR. I use the EMA too, but I rarely use those. I literally just go straight price action due to the fact that that's how I learned how to trade at the beginning.
And so where can they follow you from? What are the socials do you use and stuff?
All right, so on IG, you can follow me on John Leal Official.
All right, boys, on Instagram right here. Here, both of the traders are going to be doing Trader versus Trader, man. Give them the heads up, follow them. Make sure you guys support the homies. And yeah. So now we're going to start off, right? And we're going to do, let's see, how can we do this where it's fair? Let's do heads or tails, and I'll Google it, right? So John, tell us, heads or tails, man? What trade are you going to pick?
Man, I'll do heads, man.
Heads? All right. So let's go over here. All right, here it is. So hopefully you guys can see it. We're going to flip a coin right here. Heads or tails is flipping it, and it's tails. So The homie FK, tell us, do you want to start first or do you want John to start first?
Well, John can go ahead. This is more like
Okay. What we'll do is, let's see. So share your screen now, and I'll tell you how we start doing this real quick. All right. So we got GJ here. Let's go to EURUSD. Let's go to EURUSD real quick.
All right, so I'm on your USD right now. I rarely trade your USD. I was trading your USD for a while, but since it went to historical lows, I actually switched it out. I'm gonna bring it over here.
What time frames do you generally use?
I execute 5 minutes. I analyze it's weekly, daily, go to 4 hours. Once it's in my zones, I execute in my zones in 5 minutes. I go from transitional switch from the 1 minute to 3 minutes to 5 minutes, execute, and I usually go for 100 plus pips. And with stop losses from it varies. The shortest I do is like 13.10, and the tallest I do is depending on what pair. Like if I'm doing Bitcoin, it's gonna be a huger pip size due to Bitcoin, but it's literally gonna just still be like around 40 pips, max 50 pips. And when I trade NAS, I do max about 55 pips for my stop loss point. I mean, not pips but points for NAS.
All right, I hear you. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go back like a week. So just go back like a week. No, just pick the weekly candle right there, the weekly right there. All right, yeah, just delete that wick. Not the other one. Just yeah, that's fine. Just say that was 2 weeks. All right, and we'll drop down to wherever you want, just wherever you want from here, and you can just start taking some trades. 5 trades you got. That's what you got for us. You got 5 trades. Whatever you got, right? You start off whatever you see, man. It's going down, right? We already know that, but now the hard part is going to be taking those entries. You can't just delete your chart, though. Let's delete that chart so it's like a little bit of a cleaner, Just start it off from scratch.
All right. So when I do this, I go into the weeklies. I look for market structure in the weekly. Now, there's different structures. There's a market structure and a price action structure. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people do the price action structure where they're doing like, oh, we're doing a break a structure, all this stuff. But what we're doing right now is just looking for literally weekly structure. How I look for weekly structure, I look for 2 candles pullback that are the same color for, on that'll create a valid pullback. We create structure right here. That's our leg of structure for the weekly. Now I'll go to the daily. I'll look for the same structure for the daily. On the dailies, I do create my zones in the daily. So this one would be my daily blue. It's blue for my dailies. Okay, that's how I was using it for transitional switch. So there it is, my blue. I'll bring it down to this one because that's where it stopped. That's where you can see this is just a fake out. There's a little sweep. Now I'll go to my 4 hours. I'll look for the same thing. I'll look for straight structure in the 4 hours. I'll look at all the way from the back first. Try to find it. Let's do boom. I don't see it over here. I got it, boom, right here. It breaks all the way to the top. And then we got structure from here to here. And I don't have no new structure until I get it from here to here. All right, cool, perfect. So my 4 hour structure would be on this side right there. So let me bring this to the top. And let's make this into a purple because that's my color for my 4 hours. I like to be very, very organized.
Yeah.
Now let's make sure this is at the top, very organized. And then at the bottom, this hasn't stopped yet. So let's see, we have a stop right here. So this would have been my structure right there. For the bottom, I could have found a trade right there. So let's look at the 5 minutes. And let's see what the 5 minutes is going to give us and see if I can find transitional switch in order to execute a trade.
All right.
So we got it right there. And now, how we find transitional switch, we're going to create another rectangle, but we're going to make it clear. Okay. So transitional switch is going to be immediate support or resistance that we're going to be looking for.
So what would you count as immediate support resistance in this sense? Like how can you tell this is a?
So let's go into a little quick education. Everything right here, that's resistance.
Okay.
That's resistance. Support. This support. Why? Because price came down and bounced, so it created a support. Price went up and it created a resistance. So all those little things, these are support and resistance. This is something my mentor taught me. And I was like, at the beginning, it was kind of hard concept because all of us are taught, well, that's support, and then it creates into resistance. But it's a different type of, you're going into very minuscule, into the micros of it, right? Because it's pretty cool. And the science behind it, it's just a transitional switch. It's just you're finding a transition from market direction, right? The first thing that we're going to be looking, I don't know if it's going to give me the 1 minute data because it's already a week, because usually it takes it off, but I'm gonna just keep it at 5 minutes. See if the 5 minute will give me a transitional switch. Because usually I find it at 1, 3, and then if it gives me on 5 minutes, then I execute without nothing. So now we have immediate support. It changed into this one right here. You see this immediate support right there. So we're gonna find it and see what we go for. See if we can find it. Boom. Okay, right there. So transitional switch is break, and then re-examine, retesting the area, and see if I have a strong candle towards the bottom. Okay, so right there, I would have taken a trade. So let's execute the trade. Trade just above my zone.
Okay.
Put it just above my zone. I'm gonna actually put it right above this high right here. 10 pips. It's not bad. 10 pips for USD. And we're gonna go. Let's just go for one since this is a challenge.
Okay.
See, boom, and pop level. Now, and let's just trade. Boom, right there.
Alright, let's go, man.
There's one.
All right.
Guys, let's go for the second one. We got one. Let's put a line. Bam.
So what is this line right here?
This is just the winner.
Okay, yeah, all right there. Yeah. So you got 11 pips right there, 11 pips.
Yeah, so this right here, we're gonna be going for a blue, so we can make a winner. Now, usually I go for my targets. I don't go for 1-to-1s. My targets are usually like 1-to-12s, 1-to-10s.
Shit, bro.
I mean, like this is gonna go all the way to the bottom. I guarantee you that. Right? So let's find another trade. Let's find another trade because I already won that one. Let's go for a transitional switch. Let's look immediate support, immediate resistance. This is at the top too, right there. Let's actually magnify this because I can't see shit. Let's do this. All right, that's a very, very immediate one. I don't know if it's gonna. Still not strong. Nothing. Okay. We got this, and boom, right there. I'm gonna execute. So it's just confirming me. Transitional switch right there. I'm gonna execute just how it's teaching me. And let's just do we'll do an A for this. We'll scalp the shit out of it. Usually when I scalp, I go for 30 seconds.
So what this is a short as well, or is it long?
It's long. We're going top to top.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're buying right here. We're buying.
All right.
Oh,
my boy's a killer, man.
Boom. So we got
Sign
another
me
one.
up to this course, man. All right, two trades. All right, let's go. All right, so 20 pips right there, right? That's what it was.
All right. Yep.
All right. Yeah, 8 pips, whatever. 18 pips.
And this is gonna still go. And look, check it out. This trade is still live. If I was going towards the bottom, this trade is still live. If I was like my target was still to the bottom of my zone, it's still live. You know what I mean? This didn't take it out. So let's keep going, see what's gonna give me. We got another winner.
All right, but hold up, because this is interesting to me. So this strategy is based upon, you have these H4 zones, right? Right, that's what the zone is, or is it a daily zone?
So this is the daily. The blue is a daily zone.
Okay. So, but when you're trading since the daily zone, why are you like setting up buying? You get me? Like, what is this based upon?
What is setting up a buy?
Like, okay, the buy is correct, right? But for the sell, why are you selling on a daily zone is my question. You get what I'm saying? Isn't it supposed to be like,
there's two structures, right? So look, when you go to my daily, this is market structure. So there's two types of structures, guys. Like if this is something I was taught and like it changed my whole career. So we have, they teach us structure, market structure, which is the classic market structure that everybody teaches is this, right? You have, let's go right here. Oh, well, you got this, and then this is a breaker structure right here. This, all that, right? That's just price action structure. It's not market structure. That's price action structure. Market structure is 4 hours, dailies, weeklies, and tops, right? This is where you get position traders. This is where you get the big boys. This is where you get that hedge fund. The hedge fund is right here, bro. This is where this is pushing. This is millions of dollars pushing. If you really look at this is the daily. Let's drop this all the way over here. If I push this, let's actually widen this a little bit. If I push this to the side over here, where is all the orders coming in? Right here. This is the big bull right here. This is the hedge fund right here that pushes. I got the order flow. This is boom. Let's drop it all the way down. This was just a fake out to tell retail traders, oh, we're going on a buy, and now let's take everybody out. It's just a fake out. It's just going down, and it's not going to continue to go down because this dude's not going to let that go. You know what I mean? So this is structure. This is structure daily. Let's go to the 4 hour. Now my 4 hour structure is still in the middle because look at this wide range. Price can do whatever it wants between my two structure points. Price can go up in a complex pullback and then go down, but that's my daily. Everything is I'm just gonna find the what?
I get you. Yeah. So yeah, like you got complex structure and then you got your minor structure, right? So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then the thing is this, that you want to get your trades inside the zone. So how can I find another zone inside? Well, I just go to the 4 hour, and that's the minimum that you can find structure in. This is where I have these blue zones. I mean the purple zones, which are my 4 hour structure zones.
So if price goes back up to that 4 hour zone, you're selling 100%.
No. I find transitional switch inside my zone, and whatever transitional switch is telling me, then either I sell or buy.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Yeah, so I go by transitional switch inside in the 5 minutes.
I got you. All right. So you got 18 pips, 2 winning trades, no losses so far. Let's keep it going, all right? I'm liking it.
If I show you the trades I do, bro, that just this last Wednesday I called out 250 point on Nas, which is like 2,500 pips.
Man, all right.
Yeah, so let's. These are just small scalps, you know. This is challenge. So I'm just like.
But you're doing it, bro. You're doing it.
Yeah. So let's see this. We got transitional switch again. So we have transitional switch at the top, but guess what? This is inside my zone.
Okay, well, hold on. Why? This is where your strategy is confusing me. Why do you have a transitional switch there? Where is the switch? It looks like it's just making a hard opening.
No. So right now it's nothing. It's nothing happening. Nothing's happening. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I don't know what. This is the thing with trading. You do not know what's going to happen next in the market.
Yeah.
All we have is an edge that gives us a higher probability to win. In the markets, and all I know is that my edge gives me an 85 to 90% wins rate in my large sample size.
All right.
So all I do is just wait for my confirmations, my checklist, and I execute. That's it. Now, when I do discretionary trading, I just go crazy. You know what I mean? Like discretionary trade is not subjective. It's not objective. Discretionary trade is up to you, whatever you want to do. But I'm just waiting right now. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen inside my zone. I don't want it to. You can go up to like 10 pips outside the zone, but since you have 2 zones in between, I'm just gonna wait to see what the market's gonna give me.
Okay.
So nothing yet, but we do have. Remember, we have at the bottom too. We need our resistance. So we have break, and we got a test right there. We test, and then it broke hard right there. So now, I will take another trade. Right here. Boom.
So this is a sell right here.
Yeah, it's a sell. Yeah, we're selling. So
we're
gonna take.
Oh, damn, bro. All right.
Yeah. Boom. Let's just do 8. Let's see this. And bam. Bam.
Damn, bro. All right. Okay. Jesus,
so 3.
Man. Just like that. Just like that. Easy, bro. Easy. All right.
That's 3. That's 3
man.
Okay, right. So we got 3. Hold on. Let me send. I had my boys on this, and they left when your live went down. I might listen this out again.
Bro, so hold on. How many pips you got right now, bro? Yo, FK. I'm not looking too great.
Look. One thing, bro. I don't really care about pips. All I care is my percentage. I'm risking 1%. I'm gonna get 1% back. I don't give a fuck about pips, bro.
All right, yeah, 1%, 2%. You're right. 2% up.
Pips is just a fucking ruler in the market. It's look at this. It's a ruler. I don't. This is something I'm just me, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I love. I can hear the enthusiasm in your voice, man. I'm just like,
bro. It's because trading, bro, is my passion. This is
100%. Me too, man. Me too. I feel you. I love it. All right, bro. 3% up. The boys 3% up. All right. 3 trades, no losses. God damn, I was not expecting this, bro. I was thinking like 4 losses, 1 win. You know, fucking around. No, already killer, bro. I can do this shit back testing. I'll take 5 losses back testing, bro. Okay, all right. So you got that resistance support, right? Let's see it,
bro. All right. So again, let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, we got another sell. Right there. Wait, nope. Yep. No, actually, that's not a strong sell right there. Let's wait for another. Yeah, that's actually a strong sell. Okay, let's run it. That's a very, very low probability sell right there.
Probability, okay.
Low probability sell.
So how do you identify what's high probable, what's low probable?
The candle.
The candle, okay. So it's like an incision candle right now, right?
So let's see. Boom.
All right.
So we got 4 wins.
Yeah, 4 wins right there, 4%, man.
Let's see if we can
I'll
get.
switch to this style, bro.
Let's see
I'm
if
gonna
we
be
can be
I'm gonna switch to this style. Forget what I'm doing.
Now check it out. Right there, I found another cell though because
Okay.
we went too fast. We went too fast. Look, we broke this, came back, retested, and look at this candle. But this candle's still not a good candle actually. So I'm gonna wait. I don't trust this one candle right there.
You're good, bro. You got 4% up. That's it, man. You need one more. I don't know. Clean that sweep.
Look at that. It would have been a nice, beautiful sell. That would have been a beautiful sell. I should have taken it. All right. I haven't gotten no support or resistance yet. Okay, we got it. Let's see what happens right here. Boom. I should have taken that sell. It would have been undefeated. Let's take this shit right here. And
This is the bottom of the daily zone, yeah?
oh, yep, bottom daily zone. Okay, so we got the break, retest, boom, right there. And let's take the buy. We take the buy on this one, on the first candle, because we broke, retested, and hold it right there. So let's bring this just a little bit under this one. Actually, yeah, let's bring it a little bit. I'll do a 19 pip on this one. Okay.
All right.
And let's yeah, that's a loss.
All good, right?
I lost on this one. Let's see if I would have put it just under my shit right there. What's this? 1-1. I would have nasty.
All right, bro. So 4 wins, 1 loss, man. Nothing, not bad. Not bad for this, 3%.
And what did I say from the beginning? My strategy is usually 85 to 90% profitable. And there it is.
Bro.
Statistics are good. 80%.
I love it, bro. I did not, to be honest. I'm confused still, but it's great, right? This is what you want to have when you're doing things that people don't understand what you're doing, bro. That means you're doing it right, because that's what you want to have. That's your edge, So when I'm training and people don't see it, I'm like, fucking love that, dude. You don't see it, I don't want you to see it. So what you're doing, I can tell you, I don't see it. I can't see what the hell you're buying, but it's working, right? So that's good. I mean, I love it. It's a different type of style where you have these daily zones and these smaller time frame structure. Where I don't look at market like that still, but it's good to see that it works for you. And I mean, you just did it live for us, so it's even better. So bro, keep that shit up, man. I mean, I don't see it. People probably don't see it. People are like, yo, what the hell are you doing? And you're like, bro, I got myself a little 4% right there. What do you want me to do? So yeah, bro, it's sick, man.
And the reason why this is so good, bro, like the reason why this strategy is so good, like I'm good at this strategy, because I put over 10,000 hours on this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like I test every single day. I back test 3 to 4 hours because this is my passion. Like it clears my ADHD mind, so it calms my mind down, and literally I back test. Like I remember when my mentor told me, like I was telling, like, why the fuck am I not winning? I'm saying, like, I'm losing money. He's like, your psychology, because I had already spent like 5 months, literally like 12 hours every single day, just back testing 12 hours every single day to 16 hours. I didn't give a fuck. This is that I lost like 15,000 before I became profitable, bro. And that's not counting what what I made. Last win. It never was bullish until fucking my mentor's like, your psychology. I went to my psychology real deep down, profitable,
bro. And you were talking about that first trade, man. It did play out, right? It went all the way down to your TP right there.
Yeah.
That first trade that you covered.
See that? I told you. It's gonna go all the way down.
Yeah, sick, man. All right, man. So, Selene, Tabiso, or FK, bro. I'm not too confident, man. It's looking bad for you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If I was in this trade, I would have given up already. So 4 wins, 1 loss. All right, man. You can stop sharing.
I am a professional trader, bro. Like I educate people.
I hear you.
It's tough. It's tough. You can hear me now, guys, right? You can hear me properly now.
We can hear you, bro. All right, John, thanks for your time, man. Just take off the thing. You can stay here, of course, to stay to see the results, but just take off the screen. All right, John. So a little bit about your trading and stuff, right? So who'd you learn from? Who's your mentor, right? Or who taught you? Because you're telling me that you have your own education right now, right? Like you have your own platform, you're teaching and shit.
Yeah. So I'm part of Driven Trading. Actually, I was part of another company, and before that, I was giving everything away for free. But I left the company due to it's X, Y, and Z reasons. Yeah. I'm still very grateful for that company, and now I'm with Driven Trading. Before that, I was giving everything away for free, like my sessions. I have a Discord. It's Elite FX. I was giving sessions away for free, trade ideas away for free, everything away for free, because I believe in creating professional, independent traders that don't rely on nobody, on no signals, on no companies, on nothing. Why? Because that's the whole thing, bro. Like this changed my entire life. And like, imagine I have people like in Africa, bro, making $1,000 a day out of fucking like 10-cent trades. Like it's just insane, bro. Like, and if we bring this to like the third world, like it just to the entire world, bro. Imagine how the lives are gonna change because we're giving away, bro. I used to bust my ass door dashing and Ubering. Bust my ass. I'm talking like 16-hour days and still trying to go to school and all kinds of shit. On Forex, bro, it still wasn't profitable until I finally got it. Because this is why I never quit. The first time, bro, that I made $1,500 was in one night. Put $100. I was barely brand new. I didn't know what I was doing. It was straight luck, bro. Like I got obsessed. I was looking at a candlestick Bible, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it. Bro, I turned into 1,500, but the market the next day took it away in like 5 minutes, right? I didn't know proper risk management. I didn't know nothing. It was straight luck, but I saw the potential. I'm like, wow, it happened. I believed. I got the faith, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna become one of the best. And now, because I got so obsessed with this, I became one. I'm good, but I know for the fact I'm still moving every single day. I'm still studying every single day. I backtest every single day. I try to level up one way or the other because the market changes. You don't know what's fucking going on. You gotta always see, hey, somebody else doing something good. Well, maybe you can just catch something of that and put it into your strategy. Maybe not the whole entire strategy, but just a little bit. You know what I mean? See what's going on. Like, and it's pretty cool. Like, just not stay stuck into that same mentality. Like, oh no, my strategy only. No. Just be open because the market always adjusts. The market always moves. For example, the market from summer is not the same market from now. It's a different market, different market. So you have to adjust to yourself, and you have to have various things. So discretionary trade is pretty cool. But yeah, bro, like it just changed my life. So now I want to just share this to everybody else.
That's sick, man. That's sick. All right. Appreciate you, man. So Lane, let's see it, man. Let's see it. You got it working. Let's hopefully. You know, if you get these 5 trades, if you get these 5 trades, man, it's gonna be sick. Go ahead, but do the same thing that John did, but let's go back an extra week. So go back 3 weeks instead of 2, so you have that other weekly candle to work with.
Okay. Let me just go to the weekly then.
Yeah.
So let me see. So do I count the current week or included since it's not complete?
Yeah, so count the current week and the week after. So you're leading that last white. Basically, you're gonna have that white candle with you.
So I'm actually going. This is 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually gonna have that candle, right? It's gonna be like this, right?
Right there. Yep.
Alright. Thanks for the platform, brother, and thank you for being patient with me. Although like today was a bit, But anyways, starting with it. So like the way that I usually do is more or less similar the way that John does his analysis, like a top-down analysis, starting from the higher time frame going down. So with how I actually am, since I'm a swing trader, I actually start off on the monthly. Okay, so if we isolate price action from this point, we actually have this impulse to the upside, which determines our direction basically on the higher time frame. Yeah. And if we look at the current market structure right now, we can clearly see that the market is in a large corrective state, right? Yes. So if we just build on that, we actually have like a first touch from this point, and this happens to be our second touch, and we can just extend it out to predict a possible third touch where we are going to expect the buy that we're anticipating from the bigger time frame.
Okay.
So if I complete it, this is what we're actually looking at, and my take profit overall is going to be, of course, the start of the pattern, which is the top over here. So I'm just actually going to place it here. So this is the overall target that I'm looking at. And I understand that we actually have some room to move to the downside before we can actually go to the upside to fulfill the setup that I'm currently seeing here, right? So at this point, I can actually move down to the weekly. Actually, let me just jump down straight to the daily because I don't think there's much that I can do on the weekly. Now, going on to the daily, if you look at price action, as I said, we still have some room to move to the downside, right? So I think the playback is not actually in play because I can see current market structure. So let me just remove it, right? Excuse me for that. Boom, there we go. Now going back down to the daily, what we can see is that, okay, fine. We understand that we still have some room to move to the downside before we can complete the buy that we're seeing on the monthly. And if we just look at price action from here, we can see that, okay, we're in a downtrend, and looking at the downtrend, we can see a series of impulses and correction. If I just look at it from this point, I have this impulse, I have this correction, the next impulse that follows over there. So I'm currently in a correction, right? So I know that what I'm anticipating next is an impulse, because already I know that, okay, we do have some potential to move to the downside, which has already been decided on the monthly. So now I'm just trying to see if I can find short on the lower time frames, right? So now the other thing that I also do is that I integrate what is this as the strategy, the Falcon Way price action with the Fib tool. It actually has some nice alignment there that you can actually look at. So with that being implemented on the charts, picking my highest point to the lowest point, this is actually my Fib tool. So what actually happened with the Fib is that it usually aligns with the third touch, which is our main confirmation for the sales, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, let me just see if there's anything else I need to cover on the chart. I just can draw this, price action decides to come back and touch it. I'm getting a notice that my connection is a bit unstable. You can still hear me, right?
I can hear you good, bro.
All right. So we can also look at the nature of how price action is approaching our key level, which is quite corrective, as we can see. It's giving us more sign that the buy might be possible. So I can just extend this out to here. And actually looking at it now, I can just, simplify my things a bit much more better and focus on only the recent touches, just to be a bit much more cleaner with the chart. And this is what I actually have. And dragging the one that's on top also back to this part over here. This is the structure that I'm actually looking at. So you can see we still have that 1, 2, 3 nature over here that we are seeing, that we understand that price is going to push down there. So now at this point, I can actually move down to the 4 hour and identify my main structures. And when we look at the 4 hour, the price action that I was actually preaching is becoming much more cleaner. Or you have that impulse, there's your correction over there for a sell, there's that the sell somewhere here, right? So looking at the conditions of the market right now, I don't know why the candles, the weekly candlestick decided to print this over here, because I didn't actually want this. What you just did here just actually did me a favor, because I was actually watching this pay, I don't know for how long, but we have something like this over here. Now, understanding that we are currently in a correction, and we know that our correction completes over 1, 2, 3 touch. What we actually have is that there's that first touch over there, there's the second touch, and here's our third touch exactly aligning with the 61.80% Fib level, right? So that's what I mean. Like, I hate the fact that it actually took me to this point where the move had already happened, because this would have been my first position anyway. And I normally execute on the 1 hour. It's much more safer for me there. Either if I want to go a little bit more risky, I'll rather take it down to the 15 minutes. I usually don't go to the 5 minutes, but it's something that I've been practicing to implement into my trading plan. I'm not going to do it now. I'm just going to play fat. I would have taken my entry here exactly after the retrace candle, this red candle that formed. This would be my first entry at this point over here. So you just keep that in mind, just so you see, this is basically how I trade in time. And my stop losses, I usually use a 30 pips stop loss, a fixed stop loss, but in this case, I'm actually forced to be above the wick, because this is actually more than 30 pips, right? And my target, of course, for this position over here would be at the 90s target, which happens to be this part over here, the start of the mini pattern that we identified on the 4 hour, right?
Yes.
So, see? Yeah, oh shit. Actually, I moved a bit way too fast. There's actually a position which I missed here. I don't think that's going to be fair, right? I can't count it while the movie is already played out, innit?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Just like John did, before it happens, you gotta put that signal in and then take it,
Actually, let me just pull it back a little bit. So I think this is actually going to be my main position. The first one, since I can I count the first one that I was actually taken in by the weekly wick, like where you said I should start off from.
Well, no, because already, we all saw it happen. It has to happen, we already saw that drop down. You go what I'm saying? So you have to take it. You can't really go back, after it just happened. That wouldn't make much sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get you, bro. So now, with the fact that I missed that entry over there, and also this one for the double top over here, and I still in price action, if I go to the 1 hour, it's actually much more cleaner there. Yeah. In the sense that, we're still trading that impulse correction whatsoever. Moving to the 15 minutes, and we actually try and catch some scale-ins from there. So we usually wait from about a couple of one and two touches to form below, just to give us that basic structure to rely on. Then on top, when it's like this, I can actually just put a horizontal line there, because I don't actually have a clear first touch. I usually have like my lines parallel. I'm not a fan of like pen and channels or whatsoever. So to counteract that, I actually just put a high here, which I can like use as like a point of reference. And so what actually price action does when it gets to that point. So excuse me, I'm usually trying to lock onto that exactly. So if we push a bit just to see. Now at this point, what usually happens with most of my positions is that when we're here and I don't see a clear position which I can enter from here with the strategy that I use, what I usually use as an entry point, I use the last touch on the bottom as an entry level that I can rely on. Then of course my stop loss is slightly above that level, just in case I get triggered in. So I think 15 pips, 16, 17 pips will be enough. So I'm just gonna put it at 16. And of course, my take profit is still the main take profit from the first position, right? So from there, I believe I can go back to the 1 hour. Then when I'm on the
keep in mind, you're just showing us this, right? This can't be a trade. This can't be a trade that you're taking because it already happened. Get what I'm saying?
Because I've already seen it, right?
Yeah. They won't count. And I mean, you can leave them small. You don't have to go for, I know you're going for huge runners, but it's just trying to catch like the trades, So like if you catch a 10-1, that's a 1-to-1, that's fine. I understand that you're going for these huge moves, but I mean, if you want to go for big moves, that's fine. But we're just gonna be here forever. You get what I'm saying? So just try to speed it up a little bit over here. So that beautiful trade right there that you saw right there. And let's see if maybe you can see another one here, and we can get it started prior to the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So now carrying on, seeing how price action is playing, I'm actually just gonna monitor it on the 1 hour, just in case we get like a similar position to this one that's up here, right? So now if I just like play that a bit, let me just reduce my speed, because I think that's what's fucking me up, because it plays way too fast. So I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit. Then at this point, sorry about that. Then I believe this is enough to take a position. I see a pattern over there, which is like simply a continuation of the bigger move. Sorry, wrong tool. So now when I complete the structure is actually like here. So now I'm just gonna actually take the position from here, because it has already been played out, and I understand the rules that you can't actually try and enter on a move that's already been played out. And my stop losses will be slightly above here, above the structure. In take profits, my take profits are still gonna be the same. I've been preaching the same thing, so I'm not gonna repeat it. So now as that goes, I'm just gonna let it go and see what actually happens. Let me speed it up a little bit. There's the position over there. So that is really, it's a -1% on that one. So I'm taking that and I'm letting it on. So let's see what's gonna happen next. Maybe something interesting. So I'm actually gonna just jump back on the 1 hour, because there's too much information on the 15 minute. That just makes everything a bit faster. So I'm gonna get rid of that, because the move didn't actually play out. So I'm just gonna let this play out a bit and see if there's any entry that I'm actually spotting. At this point, I think I can pause it now. So if we look at it here, now this is much more thinner on the 1 hour, in the sense of that we have that impulse, there's that correction that's much more thinner compared to the other ones that I've been eyeing. And with that understanding, what I can simply do, I can just put this like this over here. And of course, I have my first touch from this point, the second touch there, and I'm anticipating the third touch to link in with the 38.20%. So that's my other like forecast. That's the first forecast that we can go here and touch there and give us an entry, or either we can have something similar like what has been happening with the other patterns that I've identified so far, that we can just simply break through in it. So when it's like this, with the same entry method that I used on the previous one, I'm actually going to rely on the second bottom touch as my entry point, and my stop losses will be slightly above the structure, just so I don't get knocked out in case like we decide to go back up to give us the third touch before the actual move. Okay. So this will be actually what happen. So I'm just gonna play that out, speed it up a little bit so we can play, because I think there's gonna be a huge move. Haven't been triggered into the move. So now wait. So what I actually wanted to do here, I just wanted to simply just extend this out, since it was like a slight pushback, but I see it doesn't like change my entry point that much. So I think I can just leave it the same way, so it can count as a trade. So now there's the position getting playing out. We actually got tagged in at that point. So as it's moving down, I'm actually gonna move to the 15 minute and see if I can see some scale ins as well moving to the downside. So as we're on the 15 minutes, no clear structures in my eyesight yet. And so let's see if something can happen over there. So I already see we have the first two bottom touches over there. Some structure is forming a little bit, so I can still apply the same methodology of how I actually still execute these things, of where I rely on the second bottom touch. Because if I just try to enter it anywhere or I try to enter it manually, I might either miss the trade from like, having some little doubts in terms of how it actually plays out, or the risk might get increased to the point of where I can't re-enter the trade, right? So let me see how many pips is this. Okay, 20 pips will be fine, so we can play this out. Then we got tagged in on that one too. Got tagged in on that one. So how many positions am I up here by here? Is it 2 or 3? It's 3, yeah? Yeah, it's 3. The first one was a loss, second one is in profit, and this is the third one. So we let that play out over there. And as I can see, as I'm watching it, I can see another structure developing here. I hope my risk to reward tool is not actually disturbing you. So I can actually, let me just remove this. It's not really important to be there anyway, because we already understand the position being there. So this is another similar structure that's forming over there. And I can just like complete it like this, since I see the touch has been already confirmed over there. And same way that I execute the lowest nearest size that I can see on the bottom, that put my sell stops there. Stop loss is slightly above the structure. And take profit, I'm still focusing on a key. So let's let that play out and see what happens. I haven't been triggered in. Speed up a bit. But taking in the position also. So I'm in 3 positions that are in profit. John actually made this a bit difficult. I'm gonna have to watch out for the last. I'm actually on the last trade, right?
Yeah.
So let's just speed that up a little bit. Okay, I see another one coming up over here that's trying to form. So let me pause it.
Damn.
Might not be.
All right. Little Falcon strategy. Bro, I used to trade like that, and it didn't work for me, man. But I see what you're seeing.
Yeah.
I see what you're seeing. All right. So what is this, like a downside channel, right? Like a falling channel, falling wedge or whatever.
Yeah, like a mini running channel to the downside.
Okay.
So I can top that up into my position over there, and let's just see how that actually plays out.
All right, triggered in.
Okay, triggered in at that point. Ooh. Please don't knock me out, dude. Jesus Christ.
Not yet, right? Not yet, there's still hope.
Yeah. Okay, we're still playing around. Haven't been knocked out. Okay, back in profit. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's actually luck, man. I was supposed to be knocked out on that one.
Damn.
So how many positions?
All right, let's see it.
All right, let's see what's happening. So at this point, I can move like my stop losses to my entry points on the other positions that are actually playing out. 100%. And from here, so do I still have another op to go, or these are the trades, all the trades I'm supposed to take, right? Yeah. All 4 now, innit? Because I took out another one from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, along with the other loss that's on top. So I guess that's all for now. So let's just see how it actually runs out.
Yeah, well, I mean, they haven't hit a profit, right? Oh, well, I guess they did now.
Boom. Take profits, hit.
Damn.
Good job, bro. Good job. Hell yeah.
We'll actually focus on the move that's on top. You see the one that I actually covered first, because that's usually my main interest. Like I usually try to catch the move like at the top. Like that's how I actually prefer trading. I usually don't take these ones because they're quite risky, especially with what happened with this one over here, as you can see. But overall, man, I'm just glad it's a tie, man. John did give me a tough game, but yeah.
I love it, man. It is a tie, bro. So that means we go to the death round, you know? We go to death round. Low-key, you guys both deserve it, man. So I don't know if I'll give you guys both the prize. I think that's what I'm gonna do, man. You know, I just don't want. I think you both deserve the dubs. You know, you guys did fucking great. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. We're not gonna do a death round. We're gonna advance both of you guys to the next round, and you both are gonna get the 50 by me. So I appreciate you guys. Bro, that was
hey, good job, bro. Good job.
You guys are killers,
man. Thank you. Although it did give me some tough time, honestly, I wasn't thinking I'm gonna make it. But plus the way that you're actually doing it seems so easy. And I was here wondering, oh wow, okay. So the first move that I actually had in plan, I don't know why I decided to go 3 weeks back. is actually out. So I had actually more hope in this than anything else because, as you can see, I think it ran about for about 400 pips, right? In it. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, thanks for the challenge, man. Highly appreciate it.
All right, guys. All right. So John, Selene, you guys know where to follow the homies. I'm gonna put it again in the chat, bro. That was crazy, man. I did not expect that to happen today for the first. That was a fucking banger. So we got Financial Key, and we got John Leo Official, right? So you guys know right there, guys, bro. I appreciate your time. I mean, you guys are gonna see in the chat. You guys are gonna move to round 2. I'm gonna add you, John, to the chat now for the Trader vs Trader. And yeah, that's it. So you guys are gonna stay there, and then we'll hopefully do another one next week, and then you guys will be going on to the round 2 after that, right? So you guys will both get the 50 from me. Make sure you guys send me your BTC addresses, and we'll be good to go, right? I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. This was fun. I hope you guys had fun. I did not expect it to go the way they did. You guys were both killers, bro, born killers in these markets. Sorry, man. That's what you right? I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys watching as well. Take it easy, guys. You guys know how it goes. Whenever trade, don't leverage. Peace, peace. See you guys later.